Okay guys, so we're prepping the roll-up sides now that we've got our main film on. What we want to do is we want to come below our baseboard and leave about a foot is what I've got here. Now what this is going to allow us to do when we do the roll-up side is we're going to cradle that inside. So this will give us enough excess to pull the pipe and cradle it on top of the board, get our clamps on it to hold it to the pipe. And we just want to make sure we get all this excess out of our way and leave about a foot out here. All right guys. So as we were talking about before, we trimmed off some excess. We still got a little bit to go here. We're working against the grade here, so we do have a bit more to trim off on the inside, but the general idea is we want to get your roll-up side pipe here. We've gone ahead and tech screwed it together. That's 2 tech screws per joint where you put the swedged into the saw cut. Once you've done that, lay that pipe on the inside of the main film, wrap it over it, and then we're going to do what we call cradling here. So we're going to work this pipe down against the top of your kickboard, your footboard, and now from the inside we'll work it up and smooth it out. We'll have somebody on the outside pulling the wrinkles out of the corner, and then we're going to take snap clamps and one at the ground stake. We're going to put that on there, snap that on, and that's what's going to retain the film to the roll-up side. All right guys, so when doing your roll-up side, they do go together with the swedge and the saw cut pieces just like your bows and everything else. We're going to have to put a spin handle inserted into the end of the pipe. It will not fit with the swedge still on the pipe. So we're just going to take this crimp, we're going to come about a 1/2 inch behind it, 1/4 inch behind it, and we just want to cut that off flush. Making sure that we stay far enough off the house so that we don't rub it with our spin handle. Okay, now when we talked about the spin handles here, we want to make sure we're a little long here off the house. When we trim off any excess here that you may have with your kit, what you don't want to do is be within a foot of the house. If we can stay 12 inches or a little bit longer away from the house, it's going to keep us from tearing the film there while we roll up the sides. All right guys, so with our spin handle assembly, this with the sleeves here is going to act as your handle. It's going to allow it to rotate for you. We're going to take this side and we're going to insert it into the 1 3/8 pipe. We always want these facing the inside of the house. It keeps it from being a trip hazard outside. And then what we're going to do is we're going to end up putting 2 tech screws into this 6-inch bar, and that's going to give us our handle for rolling up the sides. Okay, so with our roll-up sides, guys, on every bow, we're going to do some wind strapping to help secure our roll-up side to the house. Other than that, it kind of blows in the wind. So what we want to do, John here is going to fold this over 2 times, and that's going to create a little bit of a buffer to keep that strapping from tearing. We're going to take a wood screw and one of our flat fender washers, and then we're going to secure that to the top. We'll go ahead and come down here. We'll fold it over twice, and we'll put another wood screw, and then we'll do that for every single bow going down.